You know, I don't know why I notice these things. Being a Knoxville, Tennessee neighbor for the past 3 years, I'm extremely sensitive to locked gates or doors that are not locked. Or emergency personnel gates that are not locked. This is the extension of the fire road, I believe, or the emergency access road, I think is the formal, the last time I lived in a big people's apartment building, it's the emergency access roads for fire trucks, ambulances, and such like that. The little rise there leads to a gate that has a strap across it, an iron gate that can only be opened by emergency workers and such. That road there connects to the main road there that leads to the entrance and to the exit of the Augusta Quarry. Okay, so emergency personnel, if there's a major, fire or missing child or something beneath the water, the police, ambulance, fire trucks, Navy engineers, whatever, has ways of getting here with, vehicles, motorized vehicles, either that way or this way through the public road there. And both these lead here to this gate here and beyond. So ultimately, where the fire and police personnel need to get to is to the parking lot. And so all of these roads here lead ultimately to the parking lot at the quarry. Okay? Where neighbors may not have a fire truck or a police cruiser with them on any particular day. In any case, I'm walking through here this day of July, and I notice this master lock that is unlocked here, just begging for some wannabe property owner who doesn't have a bike or a car or a home. Although from my experience, the homeless understand, where women, children, neighbors do not. Yeah, they wouldn't mess with it. But it's interesting with that lock there as it is. And given my my experience on the road throughout America and the past 3 years here in Knoxville, to see the lock off that, okay? And I say that. I don't have a car. I don't have a car.
Doing good today?
Yeah, you know, just trying to get by.
Yeah.
How's the summer? How's the summer going?
Going.
Okay, good to hear. All right. So the road is for more than just fire or ambulance, I guess, huh?
Yeah, so I do boat rentals here.
Yeah, okay, all right.
So whenever we need like more equipment or stuff,
Right.
back up here,
Okay.
grab it from our pod that sits in the back.
Okay, fantastic. Okay,
Yeah.
that's, but okay, yeah.
Have any more questions for me?
Well, yeah, I haven't been here in 3 years,
Yeah.
and I love the place.
Yeah, it's cool.
And I forgot there's a concession stand here
Yeah.
with life rafts and
We
things like
rent
that. So,
food and paddle boards, we have
Yeah.
concessions, hydration, all that kind of stuff.
okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
So
and that's,
I forgot they somehow need to be brought in,
Yeah.
and it never dawned on me.
Yeah.
Okay,
And so we get deliveries probably once a week.
Okay.
We do Sam's Club orders.
Okay.
We get them all at our concessions. That's that first building that you'll see when you walk down the hall.
right. I loved it. I was there yesterday, so it's good.
Well,
Thank you. All right.
Good rest of your day.
Okay. All right. In 3 years here, I forgot about the restoration that has gone on here the past 2 years or so. Kind of my years on the road triggered by that loose lock there, that unlocked lock there. In any case, I learned the value of a padlock, really enough, at a homeless shelter. I was at a homeless shelter in Columbus, Ohio. And they had lockers, okay? So not only did they have, you know, a bunk bed for this Natty Daddy, they also had lockers, private lockers, where you can put your crap into during the day, you know, and head out without, you know, dragging everything around. And I thought this was phenomenal. But it wasn't long after I started, you know, using a locker and locking it with a lock that the, you know, the nice man at the desk told me that I could buy right down at the Walmart on Main Street or Main Avenue there in Columbus, outside Columbus, that I, you know, started getting the sense that, somebody's been in my locker. I don't know who, but, you know, my crap in my locker, what little I have, seems like, you know, somebody's been messing with it while I was out. Well, you know, I couldn't, you know, are you crazy? You crazy? You know? Like the girls at Isabella Towers used to say, you crazy? You crazy? You know? And the police, you know? You sure you locked your doors? You sure you locked your doors? Yes. You know, I'm 60 years old. You know, this is not my first apartment, you know? In any case, it took me a while and a few articles of clothing, I think, at the Columbus Men's Shelter in downtown Columbus, Ohio, before it dawned on me that master lock that I got at Walmart and that I put on it you know, has a universal key. There is one key to that lock that I bought at Walmart. I was given two when I purchased it. One in case, I guess, I lost the first one. I could still, you know, unlock the lock. But everybody that bought a lock at Walmart, master, really make it double duty, has the exact same key that will fit any master lock. Made in the country. Lessons on the road here, huh? And the kicker is, you're saying, well, that's just those homeless boys and those homeless neighbors that live down the road that you're constantly, you know, complaining about, Natty Daddy. No. Same thing happened to me, ironically, when I think about it, in Columbus, Ohio again, at a Planet Fitness shelter, or a Planet Fitness gym outside of downtown. They didn't have locks for the lockers. So I had my own master lock that I used, carried with me to Planet Fitness gyms everywhere. And I put it on. And like all Planet Fitness gym employees, whatever city I went to, wherever I went to, it was like Starbucks or like Neighbors in some of the projects here. They never were the same day after day after day. So there was constantly new employees coming in and sitting behind the desk at the Planet Fitness gym, you know, whatever city I went to. One day I come back, having long forsaken any sort of shelter. In Columbus, Ohio. And I find my locker empty. So I go to the person at the desk that day, time, date, month, I don't know. I said, where's my stuff? So what do you mean? I said, put my stuff away in, you know, number 3 locker, and it's not there now. Where is it? I knew in the back of my mind where it was. And this guy just started babbling. Because there was no way, even if he knew who took it, where my shit went that day at the Planet Fitness gym. On the road at the Augusta Quarry in Fort Dickerson Park, the Civil War historical sites here in South Knoxville.